speaking of the Patriots, isn't it funny how that was like a perfect segue in?
That was
But
great.
yeah, speaking of the Patriots, uh, both them and the Cardinals started out the season 3-0. Both teams have had you know amazing starts. Even though people will underrate the Cardinals 3-0 start versus the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots have
I
played.
don't understand why.
I don't get it either. I mean, the Patriots have played the Jaguars. I mean, they have played the Steelers, and they played the Bills. Excuse me. And the Cardinals have played. Oh wow, the Cardinals have played the 49ers, the Saints, and I think Bears. I'm not totally sure, but I think the Bears. So, eh, which of the two teams do y'all believe? With Carson Palmer leading the Cardinals and Tom Brady leading the Patriots, which team do you think is more likely to finish with the better season at when it's all said and done? I'll read y'all both the upcoming schedule. So this upcoming Sunday, the Cardinals are slated to play the Rams. After that, they're playing the Lions. Then they're playing the Steelers. They play the Ravens. Then they play the Browns, Seahawks, Bengals, 49ers, Rams again, the Vikings, Eagles, and then the Packers and Seahawks. While the Patriots are going to play the Cowboys 2 weeks from now because they're on a bye week this upcoming week. Then they play the Colts. They play the Jets. They play the Dolphins, the Redskins, the Giants, the Bills, the Broncos, the Eagles, the Texans, the Titans, and then the Jets and the Dolphins. So from that list, which team do you think which team do y'all think is more likely to have the more successful season? Khalid, I'll start off with you.
Bro, just looking at their schedules, just both their schedules, they're like the superior team throughout most of their opponents. Like throughout those games, like the majority of those games, they pretty much got to win. And it's kind of shaky because like they're both looking like Super Bowl teams.
Mm-hmm.
And what's we call it? Patriots, they have the what you call it? They're always a great team, a very good team, and they always make it into the AFC championships. And that's just their history of being just a great team altogether. And then the Cardinals is starting to look like a Super Bowl contender, and they just look all just the offense is looking like gold. Like Carson Palmer and Larry Fitzgerald.
See, he rounded the clock back. Larry Fitzgerald is looking like the Larry Fitzgerald from the Super Bowl against the
Right.
Steelers.
Like they are looking amazing.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're underrating them a whole lot, and the Cardinals are putting in mad work. They are together like they are on point. So and then looking at their schedules, they playing who they playing? The Cardinals,
The Rams.
the Rams.
This upcoming weekend they play the Rams, then they play the Lions, then they play the Steelers, the Ravens, the Browns, the Seahawks, the Bengals, the 49ers, the Rams, the Vikings, the Eagles, the Packers, and then the Seahawks again.
See, we're talking about a lot of teams with like not the best defenses, and then very hurt teams, like in the Steelers without hurt QB, and it just seemed like the Cardinals would be the superior team throughout most of those games.
So, what are you saying? The Cardinals are your pick as the superior? They're going to finish better in the end of the season.
See, it's kind of shaky because the Patriots schedule is looking easy as well, like a lot easier. So
Really?
I want to give it to the Cardinals though, because they are playing like a Super Bowl champion.
So, so you think what's the record you see the Cardinals finishing out with?
Let me see. Let me see the schedule.
I didn't say he wasn't good. I just say he wasn't Julian
That's what
Edelman.
you're saying. He wasn't good.
No, I just said he wasn't Julian Edelman, bro.
They did the same thing.
They do not do this. They might play the same position,
I wish we
and
had
they're both.
call in so they can let you know.
I would say
Pull the number right now. Pull the number. Pull the number. Pull-
I would say about 13-3.
You say 13-3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who are the three losses coming to?
The Bengals, the Packers, and the Vikings.
So you think that they beat the Seahawks, the Rams?
Oh no, that's
And
not the Vikings. I meant to say Seahawks. That's what I wanted.
Oh,
So-
so you're saying the Seahawks gonna beat them?
Yeah.
So you think they're gonna beat the Seahawks both, or one? They're gonna split it with the
One of
Seahawks.
yes.
They're gonna beat the Rams both times, and they're gonna beat the 49ers again.
Did I say the Rams?
You didn't say the Rams. I'm asking. You said they're gonna beat the Rams both times. I say, are you saying they're gonna beat the Rams both times?
I can see that.
Okay. So for anybody that wants to call in and chime in on this Julian Edelman, Cole Beasley debut, this debate, since Rashad just
This
can't
is a
accept the
debate.
fact. I mean, it's just
It's just he's
it's
trying to
outrageous.
disrespect my man.
I'm not disrespecting him
That
at all.
obviously don't make it
but-
seem like Julian Edelman does.
The number to our radio phone line is 757-683-4405. For anybody that wants to call in and chime in on give your opinion on this, because I mean,
Tell him again,
I
tell
don't
him
have
what
nothing
it
else to say
is so
about.
they can know.
But Rashad, you tell me.
Make sure you call in. It's 757-683-4405.
say what you said.
Say it with my chest. I'm ready to hear everybody tell you that Cole Beasley and Julian Edelman are the same player. But anyway,
Let's
so
go.
let's go. All right.
Who do you
So
have having the better season? Do you need me to read you the schedule?
I don't need no schedule.
Okay.
'Cause it's clearly obvious that the Arizona Cardinals are the best team in the NFL football league right now. I mean, National Football League. I said NFL, but see, they're the best team in the NFL. They started off the season undefeated until actually no, they didn't. They lost one game last year before Carson Palmer got hurt. They have the most high-powered offense. They have one of the top defenses. You just can't really do anything about that. You can't stop a team that's scoring 40, 45, 50 points a game and holding you down to 12. You can't do nothing about that. As long as see, the problem with the Cardinals is they're a lost hope without Carson Palmer. They're a lost hope. Without Carson Palmer, they're nothing. They even lost their starting running back. And they're still putting on. He has been producing. He has been producing. But when you lose your start, like that hurts the morale of a team. Not this team. They're still putting on 40 points a game.
So you think the Cardinals are going to finish better than the Patriots also?
I definitely think they will finish better than the Patriots.
Are you sure you don't want me to read you the schedule again?
It doesn't matter who the schedule is. It's who the team is. The Arizona Cardinals are playing the most prolific football any team can play this season.
I mean,
They're better than every. They're right now. If Carson Palmer stays healthy, they're going to make it to the NFC Championship.
I won't disagree with that.
They're going to make it to the
I
NFC.
won't disagree with
If
that.
Carson Palmer stays healthy,
I won't disagree with you on that one. I'll actually, I'll agree with you on that. They can make it to the NFC Championship. I think it also depends on the health of Aaron Rodgers and his receivers, and also the Seattle Seahawks health. But they can. They are a team that's talented enough to get to the NFC Championship or NFC
this is
Championship
a
game.
repeat of Kurt Warner's last run. This
Bro,
is a repeat of it.
But okay, so
But
what do you?
see, Kurt Warner had more weapons though. He had Anquan Bolden and he had Larry Fitzgerald. But this is the same. This is a repeat
He had like Steve Preston. He had Steve Preston or something like that.
for his receivers.
Yeah, because
He had Anquan Bolden
Anquan Bolden was in Baltimore at the time.
for the Super Bowl run. Are you sure?
I think so.
Nah, I think he was with them.
I think Anquan.
Because I think Anquan Bolden was the leading receiver that year for Kurt Warner.
Nah, because Anquan Bolden was at the 49ers.
The Super Bowl.
Anquan Bolden was at the 49ers.
You're talking about the Super Bowl run then?
Actually,
No, Anquan Bolden was on the Super Bowl run team.
I think he was. Maybe
He
you're
was
right,
on the
yeah.
ring.
Yeah.
Because I had Larry Fitzgerald that season in fantasy, but Anquan Bolden was taking all the shine.
Yeah.
I remember that season too well. But they're the best team in football right now.
But okay, so but they're scared. But what do you see them finishing the record as far as record wise?
I'd say same thing, probably 13-3 or 12-4. See, the problem they're in a really tough division. They're in a very tough division. But see, those games you can't really see. I don't know if they can lose one to. I don't know if they'll lose one to the Seahawks. More so than I see them losing one to the Rams.
But see, here's the thing about their schedule. They don't really have any gimme games on this schedule. Like that's the thing. They don't have any. Just you're like, okay, they're gonna win that easily. Every single game on their schedule is a tough game from here on out. No, but I mean, you go like, okay, they can win that game. Like, we're picking like this past week when we saw the Patriots and the Jaguars, everybody put Tom Brady on their fantasy team. They're like, oh, he's starting. He is starting. There's no doubt. But like next week they're playing the Cardinals are playing the Rams.
And I was still
And that's a
start
divisional
Carson
game.
Palmer.
And that's a great. And they have a great defensive line.
They do.
So
I think
that's-
gonna be at Arizona.
I'm not sure where they're playing at, but
it's still the fact that I mean you can't just automatically shut a team that's like in gear running full speed ahead 40 points.
No,
a game.
you can't just
like
shut.
12.
But sometimes it takes that defense that you run into that puts pressure on you. They haven't run into a defense that gets into the backfield and puts pressure on. I think it was the Saints. That was the other team. It wasn't the Bears. It was the Saints that they beat. It's him. But they haven't run into a defense yet that keeps Carson Palmer, having to get the ball and has actually neutralizes Chris Johnson out of the game. They average like 4.2 yards a carry this season so far, and that's more than they've done in past years. That's darn sure.
It is, but at the same time, you still have a great quarterback back there throwing the ball.
And the Patriots have at least like 2 or 3 games here that you're like, okay, I'm definitely. The Redskins.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can say that, but
Any team can win on any given.
The Redskins is the most suspect team. Like you don't
The
know what
Redskins-
you're gonna get.
The Redskins are suspect, but bro, I'm not picking them over the
You
Patriots.
never know what you're gonna
I'm
get.
not picking them over the Patriots, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not.
I'm not gonna pick
I'm-
them either, but you never know.
You never
There
know,
might
but
be that one better in Las Vegas right now and be like, I'm waiting for that week because the Redskins are gonna take it.
no. Oh
I
my
mean, they
god.
did beat the Rams.
That one better. That one.
It's gonna win millions of dollars. You never know.
Wait. Stop. What did you just say, Khalid? In what way do the Rams compare to the New England Patriots?
No. I'm just saying
Khalid.
they-
Ka-
I'm just
in what?
saying because they do
Ka-
got-
hey,
they
Khalid-
got
Khalid-
amazing defense.
Khalid. In
But
what
I'm
way?
saying-
Answer the question.
I'm not even.
Answer the
I'm
question.
Not referencing,
Answer the question.
I'm not referencing the Rams
Khalid,
to the Patriots.
You
I'm
just
referencing
said
the
they beat the
Redskins
Rams.
to the Cardinals.
You just said they beat the Rams.
They,
How do the Rams compare to the New England Patriots?
they don't. They got
Exactly.
They-
That statement meant nothing in my eyes. The Rams haven't even made the playoffs in the past over 10 years. They haven't made the
But
playoffs.
that's what I'm
So what is
saying, though.
then what is that? That
I'm-
statement has no value. The Redskins just got ran off their own field by the New York Giants, or got ran off the field by the Giants because Kirk Cousins couldn't show no ability to provide offense when
But I wanted to say
the
that
team
the
that they're
Cardinals-
playing actually comes to play.
I wanted to say that the Cardinals is a whole lot better team than the Redskins. And
But
they continue to
I'm
win.
saying the Patriots have a more gimme schedule than the Cardinals. So how is it the Cardinals are going to finish with a better record? You're just proving my point. All I'm saying is the Patriots have a more gimme schedule, and then the Patriots are playing the Titans, then they play the Texans. Like those are like
They
3
just got
gimme
the
games
easy.
right off. Then they play and the Dolphins. I don't even know what the Dolphins are. Everybody thought they're going to get Ndamukong Suh and turn into this great team, but they haven't done it. So that's 6 games at least because they play the Dolphins twice. That's 6 gimme games at least that the Patriots have.
You
While
can
the-
consider a division game. Give me.
I can't. You're right. I can't consider a division game gimme game, but I would say that they're more likely to lose to the Bills or the Jets than they are to the Dolphins, because the Dolphins hasn't shown up against anybody. That's the difference. The Dolphins. Now, if you're talking about the Bills and the Jets, yeah, you're right. I'll be like, okay, maybe they might lose, but they gave the work. Tom Brady carved up the Bills earlier this season already, and then the Jets. I mean, the Jets is still remain to be seen, but. And the Jets they just lost to the Eagles some dumbfoundedly. They did dumb stuff against them. But there's way more gimme games in the schedule for the Cardinals have to play the Seahawks twice, while the Patriots aren't, and the Seahawks have been to the Super Bowl twice in the past 2 years. Who are the Patriots playing that have been to the AFC Championship or even to the Super Bowl twice in the past few years? I forgot. They went last year, and the year before that. Who was
No,
the
they
year
beat
before?
the
The
Broncos.
Broncos, and they
They
played the
beat the
Broncos
Broncos.
once. They played the Broncos once, and I mean you can't play yourself, obviously, but it's just the amount of playoff teams the Patriots have on this list is the only team on this list that made the playoffs that the Patriots play are the Colts, the Cowboys, the Broncos, and that's it. And that's it.
They haven't played the Cowboys. The Cowboys are hurt.
And the Cowboys are hurt, and they're playing them after the bye week. So it's like I feel like the Patriots are more likely to finish like 13-3. And I would say the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals will finish at least 11-5 or 12-4. I see the Patriots finishing 13-3, and that's only because I feel like they're gonna lose one of the games to the Bills. They're gonna lose a game to the Jets, and they're gonna get like crept up on by somebody that is not gonna be the Redskins. But in that game against the Broncos could be a game because now the Broncos are relying a lot more on a run game also. So
CJ Anderson can't stay healthy though.
C.J. Anderson.
Can't stay healthy.
But they still been able to balance their offense very effectively though. So I mean, they're starting to dominate time of possession against other teams. And I mean, Peyton, when it's not working, they're like, hey Peyton, go do your thing, and he does his thing. You know, Emmanuel Sanders. Oh man, damn that dude on Sunday Night Football got mossed crucially. It was disrespectful.